want to miss another game tonight. But I'll let him cook. Let's see how it goes. There will be Ratus and nothing about the FKs at all. For you, SPS and Sally as a solo anchor for the B side. Mr. Big John, we are on the second map, only on the start of the second map, so nobody knows who's actually winner of the second map right now. You can only make a little forecast about it. And that's it. Getting outside of A-Long by this crazy timing on. Ozik was holding that pretty well. I'm turning around, so after this line mid-5, we're probably gonna move forward for the other way, completely other way. The guys were trying to interact with the mid-side as much as they can, but there was not enough firepower. Not enough man to do that with a couple disadvantages. So, the pistol round for the long win. Did they take the second one on the first map? I don't actually remember, because the first one was 100% sure for the 1 win. They were starting with such a decent scoreline by the attacker side on the Mirage, but now it feels the same. Maybe they will do everything correctly. Hammer going to step back from the long area, missing out on some control, but you know, forced buy immediately. Not that decent buy. Only couple risky plays to adjust your benefits from this play. High risk and high reward included, but with the play. And 4 players behind the A. Alright, they're not missing the right side, but maybe it's all about the precise the gunplay, right? Bleeder, clearing the long area, was looking at the pit and the long moment by moment, and look at this timing. The second miss of the shot was a bit sad of that. And less than 50 seconds left to start to play. Sally holding up city steers. He could hear the smoke coming in. Oh, the second block of the smoke. The nice half play. I would say Sally just need to switch his own discipline for the football probably. Alright, he will dive into that smoke. Sally find the first rock of the round. Another Kinate for the break up of the smoke, and a beautiful shot for GameZilla. Less than 20 seconds, 1 win. You need to break up the rules behind the side. You need to follow up the bomb plant there. 10 seconds remains. One more back of side is down. Bleeder also shut down one more player alive, but 2x2 and 3P. At least he tried to get out of the city stairs. That was close, pretty close. But 1v2, you have only 2 HP left. And Bleeder will lead the way out. Unlucky. But in the meantime, 1 win was that close to be destroyed. Oh, I come back and went double OT. Yeah, there was a beautiful double OT. The part of that. But I will be honest with you, Mr. Wu. I just don't really know wow. And why we just passed through this. Overtime series number 2 on the Mirage map, because we have everything to finish up by the main time exactly. But you know, I was too excited to see how Kubix started to play. A lot of gamblings, a lot of lucky moments. Maybe it's just a part of the Counter-Strike nowadays, you know, like but 1 win also. Maybe not the rest of the rounds, but a couple of them, they just lose to themselves, so to be way accurate against this kind of opponent. Sally was going to the upper tunnel to find this feedback close to the lower, but sometimes this angle is not that easy to clinch to make this beautiful shot for the hat. Hammer and Kronos, yeah, they will be fine. Totally cold mind, totally focused up. And I assume, I'm pretty sure one will not gonna do the same as it was for the Mirage Light. It should not be like that. What map is this? The second or the third one? This is the second map. Only second one. Yeah, I do expect that I'm not gonna be able to be on the matchup MCO versus Gene1, just in case if we're gonna move on to the third one right now. But it is what it is. The first map was too long. And too funny to watch. No, this is the second map. Chief, why do you lie? This is the second map. Third map would be an Inferno. But only if one win will do everything right. On their own map pick right now. So, you know. The first shot with the knob. And 3P already disposed. He has to play like an 8 HP left. Towards the end. Alright, Chief. Have a 10 minutes time out. Maybe you will be a bit realized after this little pause, little break for you of the CS watching. Is this map supposed to lean to the city a bit? No, like... I would say like a 50-50. As it was like in CSGO for a long time, and now in CS2. Even in CS2, maybe I would say maybe a slight advantage of the attacker side team. But again, just depends on the principal matchup in general of your opponent, your playstyle. So there are a lot of aspects why T side would not perform pretty well. It has to be for the CT on your way. Wow, the clean round. Decent, isn't it? Alright, maybe not this time. Vladik and Ozic gonna take their own way, yo! Bleeder it. Look at this sniper. He was waiting for the second flashbang like that. Or just waiting for the flashbang by his own teammate. So that was such a good stack up of the utils then. How much kills did he have for the first map? Bro, he has above the hl2.org webpage, bro. Just go to check this out. You have a scoreboard on there. I'm not trying to blame you for your questions, me. I'm just trying to teach you how to use the website to discover whatever you need. It's gonna be way easier for you and for me, though. It was only one round, but 2 AWPs already. Oh, such a nice moment to make a little bunker up of the Kubix team right here, right now for the one win. But at the same time, they're also in such a bad condition of the money. Look, just 3 AKs, just a scout, a pistol, a bit lack of utils. I'm not gonna debate on that question anymore, but this one is still a part of a conversation, of a glory path, of the glory road there. Bleeder Game Zilla trying to group up together. Even more, they do have a A-Long player to keep in touch of the box side. And this late timing of the play, the smokes are short. The previous time Olin was pretty close to the failure. This time they're doing absolutely James was smoking off himself, but where is the smoke? Oh, he didn't even try to smoke it off. He was using the flashbang, and that's why Kranos and Azik, they were not even watching onto him, right? This flashbang was useful. But in T4 games, was like a little upset. I was pretty sure that he might use the smoke instead. But probably he has no smoke or something like this. And the plan was to use the flashbang as a bait. In this default scenario of the smoke usage. But you know, one win, gonna take this more. Nice reaction time, Sally. Now we go next.
Terrorists win.
Said you learn many languages. Do you feel like it's hard to get rid of your accent more than other accents? I can't say this for sure because I think the accent priority should be should have more in common with your priorities of the languages, like, because if you gotta start to speak more in German, you would have a German accent. So if you will start to use more often Spanish one or just the French one, you will going with that. So, and the same if you're starting to watch and hear a lot of any other speech on different languages. Like if you're watching this Twitch on the French language, one day you will definitely start to say something in French, like your favorite streamer from this language. So it's just about the habits. Accents, like a bad or good habit for you. You don't really need to pay this much attention for your accent. It definitely will take your time to find what kind of language you would prefer as a primary one, but from my own side, I have a little issues with the pronunciation and learning the Balkan language, you know, the Serbian one with a lot of families around there. So I just way easier to spend my time with the French or Polish one, or even Italian one. I mean, yeah. Look at this shadow. Shadow play is not allowing anything for Sally as well. And for the really long side control, we have such bad news. No utils, low HP 3P AW, people bleeder, but he's alone. Solo for him. And look at this much amount of targets, another shadow play, and another epic overloading. So TP will be also out of this play. 5-1 and 1 win going to take this so good, but the same, absolutely the same style was for the first map. I'm not gonna say like this again, but you know, it's just ridiculous to have a great start on the Mirage from the 8-2 scoreline, and even more we're going through the overtime series, not just for once. Even more Kubix finally won their own map pick, but for now, we're definitely on the 1-win pick side. They usually don't really want to lose their own map like this, so I hope these guys not gonna lose that map in any other way. Oh. Sally and Kronos, the good trait. Just 1 by 1, but the take your side always will be with a 1-man advantage and a slight advantage after. Whatever they gonna do, whatever they gonna go. A minute on a timer. 3P. Last time when I was watching this side play over the B to hide out inside of this cubby angle, It was a Gen 1 matchup probably. And yeah, that's why 3P leaving the area on, but for me this movement, he looks that disappointed. Still hiding over the side, so I think Latik was aware about the side player, right? This is it. Ozik just making another kill. Hold up the side, and oh, the miss of a shot, and what a nasty headshot! Hammer will follow this retake on, but sometimes pretty weird things are happening. I think with the proper hold up of the B side, even this bomb should not be planned. Ciao, Mr. Branson. Yeah, that was insane shot with them, but it was a lucky shot. I think everything will be clear with your wording about this. And Latic just showing another different movement. With the AWP and LE appearance towards the long, but in terms of that buy and low economy, look at Kubix. They run through the upper. They will kill 2, they will kill 3 of them. Do you even believe it? Because I cannot believe it. Like 3 men, and even more. The guy who was sitting on the top of the boxes was thinking about extra guy from the lower tunnel with that deep out push, because 2 of the last players on the Tommy weren't even able to hold out the lower mid or something, so they will have no information around there, but that's why we are calling EC Advanced like a Tier 3 or Tier 2 league. Sometimes pretty crazy things are going to be on the screen. Just look. I was starting to think about it again to have like 4-man retake from the same way, but finally, GameZilla not gonna follow up the rest of the team during the retake. But in the meantime, he's hiding over the stairs. A lot of utils were bringing on the side long control, and Goody. Oh, Goody was not that accurate, and the Scandal guy also gone. Searching things, and not a second over. Maybe Kubix don't really need this second sniper rifle there, but the couple of moments over the previous round just starting to remind me a lot about the first map. Seems very crazy. Hinate towards mid, Leader taking care of the top mid area. Hobbit, Nix all over town already, and the rest of the team, the whole team of the one-win squad, just going to the catwalk together. They need to make some pre-fires and checking out the angles in close of the short, first of all, and Leader top the ramp, and GameZilla in close of a jump area, so MR still in close of the long. And Bleeder. Okay, GameZilla will take it first, and Bleeder will be in charge of the second one though. A decent moment, and these 2 playmakers are gonna touch down one win like that. Oh, holy guys. Kubix not giving up yet. That's what I can say. Yeah, keep going. keep moving. Scared of that, but we have to deal with that anyways. So we are going to take another beautiful try. Have a little conversation. We talk a bit more in terms of the game and stuff. One win, just losing 3 rounds in a row. It's not like you have a short conversation. Bleeder it. Also making this impact kill. Nigel is completely free right now to talk. What about technical timeouts? What about the changes? I was supposed to say that over the first map, and now I will do the same. Like, one win looks like that. That disappointed, that confused. I mean, I would anticipate way bigger results from them. These kind of lost though. But round by round, we're not gonna say something about this. That was a classic eco round, and you're spending your own time for the conversation and some of pickups and exits. But last 2 rounds will show everything, especially for me. I'm not gonna say like for all of you guys on the stream, but for me, if Kubix will do the same, they will not give a single chance for the 1 win with their city side play. Probably he's know we have a problem. Sally, weird position. I was never like this way to play, but since he has a couple more players on top of short, Sally hunting down Hobbit with a decent buy from a short area, that's why. But 2 rounds in a row, Hobbit going to the first down of the round, and Cronus making kill behind the lawn there. So for the pit anchor, that was nice to see. But over gambling, 4 guys above the A. Kubix, they're placing this high bet on. They do really want to. Oh, another football play. Look, GameZilla is not that good. We need another Sally there with a football play by the hatcher. Holy, leader. Yeah, he was too excited to kick off the pit area instead. Wasn't even aware about the guy in close of the ramp already. Cronus did it nice. The Gandalf side is not open. Sally, ooh, Sally, the first. The second was not a load, but less than 20, less than 15. They're mulling for the short. VP taking down Ozzy, the car, the Mercedes guy should not die there. No way, the bomb rejected, no more time, but Cronus will take the ace of the round and saving this round on for the 1 win like that. That's incredible. 3P only 3 kills, bro. If you missed out the watching the first map of the GameZilla, you was going with the 112 probably. By the specific moment, so why are you bullying? Huh? Why are you bullying me? So the last round, maybe this time we're not gonna be inside of the pit area, right? The resmoke all along. Women do have pretty huge control of outside long this time. GameZilla just like a 45 years old Holland, bro. Alright, I got you. But the point was about to not start the toxic on the teams or the specific players because of their individual performance. CS is still precise gunplay, but in the meantime, I think now in the CS2, your mechanical skills maybe above 60 or 65% of the general gameplay in Counter-Strike, and the last 30 on 35% more valuable team play and communication skills. So the flashbang for the ramp, Wolverine keep going with that execution towards the A and Ozik. Alright, Hobbit and Ozik not gonna miss this fight anymore. But Emmer steps into the smoke. Emmer and Bleeder also a couple trades through the smokes, and this round is over by the win of the Kubix and 6-6 afterwards. Keep going on. Bro, we have only 27 minutes before the start of the veto of the last match for me tonight. Yo, guys, maybe I just have a global rule on my side that I'm never switching off match before the finish of the previous one, so sad to see it, but yeah. So let's pray for the one win and for the Kubix for that moment. Not the most ridiculous, not the most important round though, but everything could happen there. 3P and M were just running out of the upper tunnel with this big contact play. And the late lurker also deep in mid side, so a Hobbit gotta be cut by that Bleeder. Another repeat. Okay. Too much angles, a flawless victory for the Pistols, and Kubix starting to lead. Woman turning into the force buy. Don't really want to miss this opportunity, right? Kronos picking up Scout for Laric. Let him save more money for the buy. Early WP right on the first buy. Wow, again from 1.25 to 7 to 6, bro. This is true. Woman again. We're starting pretty well, but once something going wrong and they're not able to settle everything back on. Wow, a lot of damage happened here by the pistols, but where's the frags? Where are the frags, guys? Alright, we're gonna sneak into the smokes. Good in the Hobbit. We'll finish off 3 of them instead of 1 trade. And the bomb carrier also rolling back everything on and going back to the T-spawn. Oh, does this kind of close shots through the smoke with the Scout, and Amor also like a 50 HP left. He will hold up B-side himself. And Hobbit still thinking about the A, but doesn't that mean that this mid lurker guy and straight towards the B-side calling to change the side play, to change the position, like. But by the Yaki, Hobbit still able to finish the round with a win. Surely Laric has only 11 HP left, but the Yaki and the second Kevlar make sense, a lot of sense. So Hobbit was baiting Laric so hard. Yeah, get out of this play, unfortunately. And 8-6 Kubix keep farming that. They will keep going to do this time by time. Mr. Dimka, I'm not gonna say something bad to you, but please, first 10 minutes timeout, and next one will be permaban. Just read the chat rules before saying something like this. I'm not gonna allow any kind of disrespectful behavior in total. It's not that hard to keep this chat in the good atmosphere around, you know? Stack up towards the A long by a flashbang in charge of a Hobbit. And a little play besides mid for Dozik this time. Running through the city mid. Ozik going to push that smoke. For a moment. So here we are, Sally with the guys. Do more kills above the city stairs like that. Molly for the boost, so bonus also been spotted. And the last two just die in a while. 96. 4 more for the win, or just gonna have another overtime series. What do you think, guys, about the OT on the second map? Is it worth it? Or not really? One win started to be inconsistent since Latic's play for this team. I think just not only about Latic and stuff. This one win project in CS not looks that good for a long time. I don't actually know what Hobbit and the management are doing over the year. For me, that feels pretty strange. Depends on the result based on their stuff, what they're doing over the game. Maybe just only like a couple months, the last couple months of this roster life or something. And now, something promising begins. It was like 4v3, now 3x3, and Hobbit hiding behind the smoke close of a goose. Mr. Hobbit, Mr. Abai. Okay, baby bay. Bleeder and Sally also. Making it 2 more kills for the side control, and only Latic will be truly saved this time. I was starting to think about the judge this round, but no. We did not. Without the utils, without the kits. Maybe it's were somewhere around the side, but not the close or 100% sure information. So Brands, can you please use your whispers to find each other in Discord? I'm just gonna remove your message, but just roll him via the whisper, and that's it.
Terrorists win.
Down to 6. Kubix. 4 rounds in a row. Feels like the same as both for the start of the one win on the Dust 2, based on the Airtaker hull, but now even in terms of the money, you see the 2 MP9s, 2 57s, and Desert Eagle, like 2 smokes and Molly, and that's all what they have in all the 4-man stack afterwards. The long play, flash, halo control is fine, but doesn't this have a protocol of the fight from the city side? First of all, should mince overstack unfortunately. Why Kubix keep going on to that way? Usually when we never fight for the long this hard, and quite sad moment. Some moment is a part of the gameplay and the good firepower on the side of the one win, I would say. Kubix just overcooked themselves. So Mr. Sally, 1v3 clash with a 12 HP left. Is he able to do that? There we go. There's a start. Jumping outdoors. Alright, we gotta have a bomb plant here. Sally. In that awkward position. With a 12 HP left. Can he do this? The bomb for the tunnel. Oh, the first. That's it. Oh, that was damn close. Gonna be a rough clutch for sure, but Kronos, I don't know. Maybe next time they would try double pick this way. Because imagine after that important headshot by the Xbox, the second one was on absolutely the same place, you know. It will be pretty easy kill on the outside. I will stick to the next matchup with the Gene 1 versus Amcal on that stream if you're interested in. But only after this matchup will be finished off. So we have at least 20 minutes. Or alright, maybe a bit more of that. 25 or just 30 with the veto and stuff. In the upcoming matchup. But Major will be started tomorrow, guys, yeah. Just chill out a bit. Austin Major begins tomorrow at 5 p.m. in Europe and probably at 10 a.m. in US. I don't see any issues with the best of one because the rest of the teams on the Major already proved themselves, so it's not that hard to determine either winner. And have fun from the games, but have fun from this round. Kronos playing over the ramp of B side, 2 more B anchors. Kronos waits for the staff, probably. Another B anchor also gone. Wait! That was the B-man setup, besides the B. You had the 2 guys over the B side, and nobody was even trying to help Kronos to hold up mid from the window or just from a double doors like that. Are you kidding me? 1 win over. I think here could be a little sentence from any of you guys from chat, like, even on Face 11-10 we are doing this better with this protocol. But I'm so scared.
Terrorists win.
And not a single gun will be saved for the round. Okay, now the couple disconnects by the players. Connection lost, and now Hobby just lit out the game. Are they sleeping? Bro, I have the same feeling. But this is really weird. I cannot call any other way this time. Oh. But still. Which country does 1 win belong to? If you're talking about the organization, it's just like a Serbian organization. Like a half and a half. Serbian and a Russian one. I don't even know where is their HQ right now, but I think it could be somewhere around Belgrade. I think so. And technical timeout already expired, up to 30 seconds left. It wasn't even like disconnect or something. It was just like immediately trash down your CS client by the comment or quieting console. Just a rage quit? Nah, bro, not really. Jokes aside of the Australia squad, guys, Hoopsie the Giga Chat, it will definitely show What we all were missing for a long time. Yeah, wow, Bleedert was aware about this boost. Close to the mid area. Another repick with the knob for Kronos, but he has no option to stay there anymore. He will back up of D. Goody also living outside yellow. Jumping on top of a shore because Hobbit was turned to check out mid instead. And a lot of disposition moments are coming for the won win this time. Hobbit nails the track for a 3P. Maybe there will be a little more things above, but nothing about to be continued. Azik also get out of this play, and Hobbit turned to get up mid already again and again, missing this fight himself. And AWP for Kronos. Oh, it was a kind of try of a spree fire, and 12-7. Kubix just going to take this by the 2-0 probably. And tactical timeout on this map match point for the 1 win. 5 rounds in a row to make the OT real. Otherwise, there is no other chance and choice to do that. I'm scared, I'm a bit worried about the future of the 1 win squad, but in terms of the EC Advanced and this playoff stage, only 5 teams will proceed, will ascend it for the next stage and ECL 50 season in Europe. If 1 win will lose this lower bracket matchup right now, they will be eliminated from this ecosystem. We gotta see them probably maybe the next season of Advanced EC, or even maybe in the main division, which is actually crazy. Oh, the B contact play. And probably this is over again. 3v5, you lost the B-side connection. And we're hiding on this. Oh. Ninja steers Goody with Kronos. Take up the 2v1, but the bomb is on the side. Kronos, get out of the window. Will it throw the round or not? Because Kubix will take care for everything. And we'll take that all. This time, I'm gonna stay